guys, my name is Chase and this is my 2017 Mustang GT. Here is my dog going crazy. As you can see, we still have a bunch of snow on the ground here in Alabama. It's crazy. But here is 5 things you must have for your Mustang. Okay, number 1, the most important thing you need to do to your Mustang when you get it is an exhaust system, because anything older than a 2018 pretty much comes almost silent. Really does not have much sound at all. So a exhaust system, it is the number 1 mod you should do. You get instant gratification from doing it. You instantly hear the difference. Makes the car so much more aggressive, so much better, you know, overall enjoyment to drive and everything. I have Corsa Extremes on this car. I've had Roush with off-road H-pipe on my last car. You know, even if it's just an axle back that you can do, they make huge improvements and they are 100% worth the money, and that is the best mod for a Mustang. Alright, number 2 is going to have to be lowering springs or coilovers or air ride, however you go. I've had springs on all my Mustangs. I've had airlift on one of them. It wasn't necessarily for me, but I did have fun while I had it. But pretty much every year model Mustang ever has comes super high from the factory, ton of wheel gap, and they just look so much better lowered or slammed, or you know, even if it's just a little bit lower. This car is on Eibach Sportline springs. Gives it a super good aggressive stance, and gets rid of almost all the wheel gap, and definitely improves handling as well. So definitely a very, very good thing for your Mustang is lowering springs or some type of lowering system. Third most important mod is going to be some tires. Pretty much all the Mustangs come with some pretty pathetic sized tires. None of them are really sticky or anything. So you know, wheels are an option. If you have a track pack car or something like that, the wheels look pretty good from the factory. You'll have to have wheel spacers or something to make them sit flush with the fender, but you know, they're wide enough to put a decent tire. These are SVE S350 wheels. They're a 19 by 11 in the back with a 305 35 NT 555 Gen 2s, and they work very well, so much better than the Gen 1 555s. But you know, you're not going to have traction from the factory unless you have an auto car. Even then you're going to have traction problems. But you know, especially if a stick car, which this is, you definitely got to upgrade your tires as soon as possible, because it's really hard to drive aggressively with the stock tires because they are absolutely tiny, and you know, launching is pretty much a joke. So very, very important upgrade is going to be your tires. Alright, so the next thing I would say is definitely a good shift knob or shifter assembly. This car has the Barton Hybrid 3 trans mount shifter in it, short throw, with a genuine GT350 shift knob on it, and it makes this car so much more enjoyable to drive. Looks awesome, feels awesome. Short throws, very crisp, direct throws. You know, this is one of the things similar to the exhaust that you experience every time you drive it. You're constantly shifting gears, so having a good feeling shift knob with a good feeling shifter assembly, huge thing, because you are in direct contact with it every second that you drive the car. So definitely recommend, at a minimum, a good shift knob, especially if you have an S550, because they come with a completely garbage shifter shift knob from the factory. But you know, minimum of a shift knob, and then if you can swing it, get the whole assembly and everything, makes it so much more enjoyable. And I would say the final thing that is really crucial is going to be a chin spoiler. So some of the models come with a decent chin spoiler, but pretty much every Mustang model there is can be greatly improved from the aftermarket, especially like a 2010 through 12 Mustang GT. They have a super bad overbite from the factory, but they can look really good with like the ball splitter and stuff. S550 comes with a decent little bottom one from the factory. Some of them are a little bit bigger depending on the trim that you get, but this one just had a small one, and as you can see, gives it that nice bottom poke, and it looks very, very aggressive. This is a Cervini front chin spooler on mine, and yeah, but pretty much every year model Mustang there is a front splitter, chin spooler, whatever you want to call it, makes a world of a difference. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. Those are the 5 crucial things that I do to my cars as soon as I get them, or quick as I can. And they all extremely help the performance and or the look, feel, overall just make it so much more enjoyable of a car to have. So y'all comment down below, let me know what your top 5 mods are, what you think the most important things are, and I will see y'all in the next one.